Hey guys, welcome to my shoulder workout today. Well, actually the 25th. I'm a little delayed in getting this video up, but anyways, I just wanted to share some more workout footage with you since I finally got a tripod. I've broken like 3 of them because you bend them enough times and then they just break. But anyways, so I start by doing a little lateral delt warm up, something that Mark used to have me do with his workout plan. You can start with 2.5s. I have 5s here. I go to 10s and then 15s, feeling so much weaker than I felt when I was working out with him. So I'm kind of excited to get back on a regimen, like a more structured, system once I get into comp prep. But I am trying to get more serious about my workouts since I want to kind of like maintain and maybe grow a little before I start to diet seriously. So here I am moving on to the 10s, and I like doing lots of volume, especially with the lateral, because I feel like that one really pops when you start to cut, and I like to see that part of my delt. I feel like sometimes your rear delt and your lats and like your front delts can kind of look, and then they go onto your chest. It can kind of make you just look puffy when you're not as lean. So I like that lateral delt. But I don't know. That's just my opinion, guys, not fact. But anyways, so just lots of volume for my laterals and just for shoulders in general. It's a small muscle. It's hard to get. It's something that I feel like I want to grow and look really well. And I feel like you've just got to put in the time and the work. And I do get sore here and there, but for the most part, the recovery for my shoulders is pretty fast, like in comparison to like my back, my lower back, or my legs or my glutes. I can tend to be sore longer. So I try not to alternate if I don't have to, especially with a warm up, but it was feeling heavy. And so I alternate when that happens just so I can get the volume in, even though just give your shoulders a little bit more of a break. So here's something that I like to do every time I have a shoulder workout is a heavy press. So sometimes I'll do this on a Smith machine. I'll do lighter weight standing with a barbell, but it's just a general shoulder press. I like to do it with the dumbbell, try and keep my core tight. And I feel like even though the shoulder is a small muscle, this is where like I would burn more of my calories and really get that shoulder working hard, just trying to keep everything tight. I usually think about like my whole body when I'm working out a muscle, not just my shoulders. So I think about just staying nice and tight, having good posture, and breathing, keeping my core tight, and then just that way everything else is tight, and so you can focus on the muscle from there. And then also breathing, I like really focus on my breathing, not so much focus, but just like I have a breathing system going down. Breathe in before I start, kind of hold and exhale as I push up, or as I contract the muscles that I'm working with. Some other things that I've been working on as I work out is just slow controlled movements. So like 1 second up, 2 to 3 seconds on the way down, just nice, slow and controlled. And doing it this way tends to be a little bit more difficult, and sometimes I have to use a little bit lighter weight depending on what muscle group I'm looking at. But I worked out with a trainer here at InShape just one day. He's one of my friends. His name's Grant MacArthur, and he was working out my legs one day and totally killed me. We did reps like that, just like 1 second to 3 second reps, and for a lot of negative work, and then half reps, halfway up, and then also the top half of the exercise. And so just really high volume kind of killed me. But it was really good, and it was a nice technique, and kind of reminded me I need to work more on my negatives and not just pumping it out. Slow, controlled, lose the momentum when you're trying to work out. And that's something that, Mark Lobliner would mentioned when he was training me last time too, was, like leave your ego at the door. Don't try and pump out the weight, nice, slow, controlled, just stick within your rep range. And obviously you're going to be challenged if the weight is right within your rep range. So I didn't even talk about the exercises that I'm doing. So basically I did an overhead press. I did a couple of laterals. I did a frontal, alternating with lateral. And so I need to hit my rear a little bit better. So I like to do these. I like to do them like I'm kind of side saddle here. And I just like to feel the extra stretch, especially with muscles that I don't feel so much of a pump with. I have a hard time feeling a back pump and a rear delt pump and a glute pump. So I really like to give those things an extra stretch so I can contract it nice and hard and really feel it and really focus. So whether that helps me as far as how I look and the muscle growth and everything, I don't know, but that's what I need to do to stay focused. So that's what I do. And I want to say I'm done after this, but usually I'll do like a pulley for a rear delt, and I'll do like a face pull or just like something exactly like this, just like a fly, or like a dumbbell rear fly. And then, like I said, add like maybe 2 presses. So I like to do more, at least 2 heavy presses just to get it in, since it's such a small muscle and heavy presses are really hard to do. So also another thing I'll do on upper body days, especially quick ones like this, is add some HIIT or cardio to it. So that's it, guys, and hope you enjoyed it. Hope this voiceover helped a little bit as far as like just how you focus and just being concentrated on your workout, working out with purpose. So anyways, I will see you next time. Thanks.